YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video. Today I'm going to switch it up a little bit for Speculation Saturdays and make a video that you guys have suggested to me to make a couple times. I think now's a good time to make this video. So this video is not to toot my own horn to say I make a lot of good suggestions or bad. It's just to kind of proof of concept. I think doing this every week is kind of responsible for me to show you guys that suggestions that I've made, how they've turned out in the long run, and kind of highlight a few things as far as the winners and losers for my suggestions. So what I'm going to do today is give you guys my top 10 suggestions from 2020. I went through all of my old videos from 2020, which is about 27 videos, and compiled the top 10 pops that went up percentage-wise in the last, I guess, couple months, and also gonna highlight a few that did go down as well. So let's get right into it, see what I got. Here we go.
Listen, been in the game for a minute, clocking in because it's time to get down to business. Stunting is a habit, on me I'm good at it. Ask around town, I'm known as the Popsavage.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit subscribe button down below as well so you're updated on my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So like I said, I have 10 pops I'm going to show you guys today that were clear and obvious, good suggestions. They all more than doubled in price. And at the end, what I'm going to do is show you guys the losers, the ones that did go down in value. Now, like I said, I went through 27 videos, and these were the only 4 that I could find that actually went down in value. So I think that's a pretty high batting, percentage. And all 4 of these, I'm going to suggest to you guys that maybe now is a good time to buy them. I still stand behind them as being good purchases. Some went up initially and over time, and then have gone down in value. So I'm gonna tell you why I think that's the case and why I still think you should buy them and add to your collection. All right, guys. So starting at number 10, we have Steph Curry. So I suggested this pop back in 2020 at some point. When I suggested it to you guys, this pop was selling for $35. So what I did is I went back and I went on Pop Price Guide. I looked at their chart because it lets you see like each date what the pop was going for. So I matched it up with the day of the video posted, what that pop was going for and what it's going for now. So when I suggested the Steph Curry pop to you, it was going for 35 bucks. This pop's now going for $80, which is a 126% increase in value. So like I said, going to the top 10, there were other ones that were still significant values, like 80%, 90%, over 100%, but just want to give you guys the top 10, not to make this video too long, but definitely a good suggestion. As far as these pops I'm giving you guys right now, the top 10, I don't know if I would buy any of them. If you want them in your collection, obviously no time like the present to get them. You never know if the price is going to go higher, but definitely when I suggest these pops, they were all because I thought they were undervalued. And there you guys go, $35 into 80 bucks. Hopefully you guys out there got this one to add to your collection. This one I do think has potential just because Steph Curry is a legend and will always be a legend. So maybe this one you want to pull the trigger on even at 80 bucks. But 126% increase is pretty good. All right, guys. So at number 9, this is one I kind of pounded the table on a couple times to you guys to let you know that you definitely want to get this pop in your collection. We have the Black Ranger from Power Rangers. So when I initially suggested this pop to you guys, it was going for $11. So a very, very cheap Funko Pop. The reason why I suggested it is because Funko has lost their license for Power Rangers, so all these are vaulted and the values are going to go up since this is a popular property. So this pop's now going for a total of 29 bucks, which is a increase in value of 163%. So I know a lot of people are going to say that's only an $18 profit. It's not a lot of money. Anytime you invest, maybe buy more. I mean, I don't want people to start hoarding these pops, but definitely if you're looking to make money, obviously investing $11, you're never going to make but so much money, but 163% increase is a lot. And if you were looking to add this pop in your collection for personal reasons, like you should, definitely it's going to cost you a little bit more money now to do so. So number 9, we have the Black Ranger from Power Rangers. All right, guys. So at number 8, we have a pop that I didn't actually buy myself. Sometimes I suggest pops to you guys that don't really fit in my collection, or I don't really want it, but I think it still has some momentum and it's completely undervalued. So at number 8, we have Moon Knight, the Walgreens exclusive. So when I suggested this pop to you guys, it was going for a total of 18 bucks, so extremely cheap, really affordable. That pop's now going for a total of 50 bucks, which is an increase in value of 178%. So more than doubling in value, almost tripling in value. Moon Knight is a very, very popular character. Definitely saw that this pop was undervalued. At 50 bucks, I still think there's a potential because I think Moon Knight's getting his own TV show, so it may even go further down the line. But definitely a pop I hope you guys got in your collection when I did make the suggestion. Alright guys, so at number 7, a pretty surprising one as far as increase in value. I did think this one was going to go up and maybe even further from here just because the series was so popular, and I think it's going to be a classic later down the line. We have Andrew from Big Mouth. So when I first suggested it, I saw that the Hormone Monster and Monstress were going for a decent amount of value. This one was vaulted and hadn't really taken off in any way, and he's the main character of the show. So when I suggested to you guys, he was going for 13 bucks. Andrew's now going for a total of $37, or an increase in value of 184%. So again, approaching the mini grail level for Andrew. Definitely a pop that I'm kind of surprised by. I definitely thought there was a potential from the go up, but I didn't think it'd be so fast. So $37 for this guy now, 184% increase in value, and definitely a good one for your collection, and hopefully you guys got this one as well. Alright guys, so at number 6 we have a pop that kind of coincides with some of the other picks I made recently, and a lot of people thought that they were not really good picks, and I think this pop kind of proves why I suggested those ones, and I think they're going to follow in a similar path. Number 6 we have Chucky Finster from Rugrats. So this is a pop from a very popular character from the 90s from Rugrats, and he was very, very cheap and got vaulted, and I saw the potential of this pop increasing significantly in value, and that's what happened. So Chucky, when I suggested to you guys, is going for a total of 14 bucks. Chucky Finster is now going for a grand total of $40, or 185% increase. So he just beat out Andrew, but very, very cool pop. I think this one still has potential because there's a new Rugrats show coming out, and I don't see them making any new pops for that show. So Chucky might have some more potential moving forward, but as it stands, it definitely was a good suggestion at that point. Hopefully you guys got in your collection, and I'm very, very happy to have this one in mind. So there you guys go. Number 6, we have Chucky from Rugrats. Alright guys, so number 5, we have a pop that I think I have, but it's in storage, so I don't have it right here for you guys. But again, was a pop that I suggested the whole line. A lot of the other pops increased in value, but I kind of focused on getting 2 particular ones, and the one I suggested to you actually turned out to be a really good one. And we have Stan from South Park. So Stan was one of the pops from South Park that had never increased in value. Him and Kyle were the ones that suggested. Kyle went up in value, but not as much as Stan. Stan, what I suggested to you guys, was 12 bucks, which was criminally undervalued for a show as popular as South Park. The other ones have increased. The one Cartman I have, a Clyde Frog, is now like a $90 Funko Pop, which is extremely crazy. But Stan was $12 and now going for a total of $35, which is an increase in value of 191%, which is pretty crazy. I still think they have potential to move forward. This $35 for Stan is still pretty cheap. Same with Kyle. I still think those are buys, and I definitely think the South Park line was criminally undervalued. I think they're starting to creep up there, and hopefully you guys got Stan in your collection. Alright guys, so now we're moving on to some heavy hitters. This pop may be the one that was most popular for this segment. A lot of people have hit me up over time about this suggestion, and it came in at number 4, so there's still 3 pops that were better investments for my suggestions than this. But we have M3 from Space Jam. So this pop, when I made the video, I suggested for you to buy it. I said it was going to be eventually a $100 Funko Pop. So we're slowly approaching that actually. When I suggested to you guys, it was going for a total of $27. This pop now is an $80 Funko Pop for an increase of value of 196%. So like I said, a lot of people hit me up about this one. I hope that a lot of you guys out there got this one, because you definitely would have made a decent amount of money. With the popularity of the new Space Jam show movie coming out, you guys saw the trailer, you saw that the Monstars are not in the new Space Jam. These pops are going to get more popular, and M3 is going to be even more of a grail. So I definitely see us hitting at the end of the year that $100 mark. But yeah, M3 definitely a good Funko Pop. I suggested this one twice. I looked through all those videos, and hopefully you guys took one of those 2 suggestions and added M3 to your collection. But at $27 turning to $80 was definitely a win, and hopefully you guys got one of your own. Alright guys, so we're moving on to the top 3 best suggestions. This is one I was pretty proud of, and I was very confident when I made the suggestion for you guys. The Sesame Street Funko Pops were extremely undervalued line, and I think that people are starting to pick up on it. I suggested the whole line, and I want to highlight two before I show you guys the best winner of Sesame Street. So I suggested the Flock Cookie Monster as well to you guys. He was a $36 pop at the time of suggestion. He's now going for $95 or 164% increase. Also suggested the Oscar the Grouch Funko Pop, which was a $23 pop at the time of suggestion, and now he's going for $60 or 161% increase. But there was a clear winner in all the Sesame Street pops, and I'm kind of surprised of which one it was. But we have at number 3, Grover from Sesame Street. So when I suggested this pop to you guys, Grover was a measly $8 Funko Pop. So he was affordable to anybody. There was Grovers available to everybody, and hopefully you guys got him in your collection, because Grover is now going for a total of $27 or a 237% increase, which is a substantial increase in value of this pop. You know, he went from a under $10 pop to slowly creeping up to, I guess, the mini grail level, which I considered about $40 to $50. I definitely think Grover's going to hit that pretty soon, and hopefully you guys got this in your collection. I still think the Sesame Street line in total is undervalued, and I still think there's potential in all this Funko Pop, so if you haven't got them yet, definitely add them to your collection. Alright guys, so at number 2 we have a pop that also kind of surprised me, but I was pretty confident when I made this pick. We have from My Hero Academia, we have Hero Killer Stain. So when I suggested this pop to you guys, I said you could get either the shared exclusive or the con exclusive one. I do have the con exclusive one in my collection, but I feel like you go either way. But Stain was a very popular character for My Hero, and I definitely thought that this was undervalued because it was one of the most hyped up pops from that convention, but it never really increased in value as much as some of the others like Dobby at the time. So I hope you guys got this pop in your collection, because the shared sticker pop at that point was going for $24. The shared sticker is now going for a total of $80 or an increase in value of 233%. But if you got the con sticker like I did, you would have bought it at $46 at that time, and now this pop's going for a total of $180 or 291% increase in value. So very, very expensive, almost quadrupling, or is it almost quadrupling in value. And yeah guys, this pop is in a grail now. So it's a grail, I think, either way, shared or con sticker. Hopefully you guys bought this pop in your collection, because I don't see this pop going down any point soon. That show is very, very popular, and a lot of people are going to start trying to complete that collection, and Stain is going to be one they need. So definitely one to add, maybe even at the $80 price point for the shared sticker, still might be a buy. But Hero Killer Stain comes in at number 2 on this list. Alright guys, and number 1, if you do follow this segment at all, a lot of people hit me up about the M3 pop over time. I think the only pop that maybe have rivaled the amount of responses as far as like thank yous for the suggestion might be this line. And there's a clear winner of what the best suggestion was over the last year for Funko Pops. So it's the Maniacs line. So I just want to highlight the others, and I'm going to highlight what the winner was as far as increase in value. So for Yakko, when I suggested him to you guys, was a $20 Funko Pop. Yakko's now going for $55 or 175% increase. So nothing to sneeze at, definitely still a high increase in value. Wacko was also going for $30 at the time, is now going for $75, which is a 150% increase in value. But there was a clear winner, the queen of Speculation Saturdays. Number 1 on the list, we have Dot. Dot is a huge surprise to me. I did not think when I did this segment over 2020 that this would be the best suggestion as far as increase in value. When I suggested this pop to you guys, Dot was going for $11. Dot is now a $55 Funko Pop, or an increase in value of 400%. So this pop went up 5 times in value since that suggestion. So Pinky and the Brain also went up, but they weren't as significant as the actual Animaniacs. But Dot, if you guys bought it at that point, was $11. He was a steal of a deal, and now you have a mini grail in your collection. I still think these pops are all undervalued. I can see them all still being $100 pops each, including Pinky and the Brain. So definitely some things I still would pull the trigger on. Definitely be more careful. The price increase is definitely affected your risk as far as purchasing them, hoping to make more money over time. But Dot is queen of Speculation Saturdays for this year at a 400% increase. So that is the top 10 I have for you guys as far as Speculation Saturdays is concerned. Again, there were a lot of other winners, but these were the standouts to me, the top 10. But I do want to talk to you guys about the losers for Speculation Saturdays, just to kind of let you guys know that I always don't pick them right, but I think there's reasons why, and I still think you should buy them. So let's get right into the only 4 losers I have from Speculation Saturdays. Alright guys, so like I said, 4 losers. None of them were really huge losses, to be honest. Looking at them now, the biggest loss in dollar amount you would have got was $9 on a Funko Pop. So like I said, not too much of a risk is buying Funko Pops as far as a long-term outlook. So this pop that I'm going to show you guys first went down to 25%. At one point it did go up in value, but it has since come down. I think the reason why is it originally was fueled by some rumors that haven't come to fruition yet, but sometimes rumors just take longer to come into play than sometimes we think. And that's Goliath from Gargoyles. So kind of ironic why this one's actually on my losers list, because I did buy Gargoyles #1, the comic book, for about $150 around the same time I bought another one of these, and it was $150 then. Now that same comic book's going for about 800 bucks. So it's so crazy. That's one of my biggest increases in value in comic books and my lowest increase in Funko Pops. But when I suggested to you guys he's going for 36 bucks, he's now going for about 25. So again, when Disney Plus came out, this guy kind of skyrocketed in value. He's come back down a little bit, and there's supposed to be a movie or show for Gargoyles that's going to be rebooted. If that happens, obviously $25 is going to look like a steal of a deal now. So I definitely would still pull the trigger on this one. He's still a cool pop regardless, and Gargoyles is a cult classic. But 25% decrease in value, nothing too crazy for that, and it's only $9 when you really think about it. So there you guys go. Goliath is the first, I guess, failure of Speculation Saturdays, but also my first suggestion for you guys today to pull the trigger on. So up next, another 25% decrease in value, we have Phil from Hercules. Again, another Funko Pop that I don't think you can lose on long term. When I suggested to you guys he's going for 20 bucks, Phil's now going for 15. So a $5 decrease. That pop can change in value maybe by the time we watch this video next week. So it's another 25% decrease in value. Nothing too crazy at all. I do believe Phil's bolted now. It's a Disney show or Disney movie that a lot of people like. One of my most recent giveaway videos, I told people to drop down their favorite Disney movie in the comment section below. I think the majority of people picked Hercules. So Phil being a loser definitely shows you there's opportunity right there. For 15 bucks, you can't go wrong. I don't think he's ever going to be a $10 or below pop, so the risk is very, very low and the potential is very high. But for the sake of this video, he is on the loser list at 25% decrease. So up next we have the 2 biggest losers. The first one's actually in storage right now, but it's Kamala Khan from, or Miss Marvel from Marvel Comics. When I suggested to you guys, she was going for 10 bucks. Now on pop price, guys, she's showing as 6 bucks. So a $4 decrease in value or 40% decrease. I think the reason why this decreased in value is the video game that came out for her wasn't as big as a hit that I thought it was going to be and some other people thought it was going to be. And also they did make another Kamala Khan Funko Pop since then for that video game. So the Walgreens one that originally came out might have decreased in value a little bit. I still think this one's a great purchase at 6 bucks. The most you can ever lose is 6 bucks, and I don't think a Funko Pop's ever going to be free. So I don't think there's any risk, and there's potential rewards for this one, because if she ever hits the big screen, this is going to be the first Funko Pop they ever made of her. It's exclusive to Walgreens and vaulted, so there's definitely potential moving forward. But as it stands, it's 40% off is the way I'm looking at it, but a 40% decrease in value since I suggested it. And at number 1, the worst suggestion I made to you guys is probably my biggest suggestion to buy because this one's vaulted. It's extremely cheap, and when I suggested to you guys, it was $14. Now she's going for 7 bucks, so anybody out there can afford her. We have Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. So you guys saw that one of my top suggestions or top picks for Speculation Saturdays with the Black Ranger. I think Rita still goes in the same category as him. She's going to increase over value over time. She's vaulted. She's 7 bucks. There's only upside for Rita moving forward. But as it stands, she was a 50% decrease in value. But I mean, $7 for a vaulted pop, you can't go but so wrong. Power Rangers is one of the most popular properties in the 90s, and Rita Repulsa was the main villain. So that's all I have for you guys today as far as losers and winners. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and how you guys have made out there as far as these suggestions. It's always interesting to hear from you guys as far as what you buy and how you've done as far as listening to me. Again, I'm just a guy on YouTube. I do like to take my time and give you guys these suggestions as I feel responsible for it, and that's why I want to do this, kind of recap. I'll do a similar one at the end of 2021 and show you guys which pops went up in value over then. But definitely let me know your thoughts about these. If you guys bought any, let me know if you're gonna buy any of the losers. I think I might buy some more of the losers because I think they're incredibly cheap right now. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Check out my second channel, Savage Breaks, where I do Pokemon and sports cards openings. And check me out on Instagram at ThePopSavage so you can stay connected there too. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you later.